channel, The Pregnancy Coach. Today we are going to talk about breastfeeding. I think you've probably figured out that breastfeeding is really one of my very favorite topics. And that's because breastfeeding happens for a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and it actually impacts the baby and the mother's health for many years. So, goes without saying, breastfeeding gets a lot of importance, especially from me. Now, one of the most common things that mothers face always is pain. They say breastfeeding is like having a barracuda attached to you. Breastfeeding hurts, it causes sore nipples, causes cracks, and all of those things. So, keeping that in perspective, I said, let's talk about why pain happens while breastfeeding. One of the major causes of pain, discomfort, soreness while breastfeeding is the baby's latch. And this is something that needs to be worked on from the word go. Babies are very good at suckling, they have a natural instinct, but sometimes they tend to clamp on really hard. So, on the first day, if it's hurting you, it's a good idea to pause, stop, and correct yourself. If you say that, okay, fine, at least my baby is feeding, and you continue feeding, that is going to create pain, soreness, cracked nipples, and eventually bleeding. So all of these things are a problem. All of these things create long-term breastfeeding issues. So let me show you what a good latch is. I have a breast model here with me, and I'm going to show you what the anatomy of the breast looks like first. When you see how the breast is designed inside, we have these really fine network of ducts, milk producing glands, and etc. Now, if you look at the way it is structured, the milk is made in all of these glands. It goes through the ducts and collects behind the areola. Now, when it collects behind the areola, if the baby were to latch on to only the nipple, there is going to be no milk production. So, what has happened? The milk is being produced here, it collects behind the areola, and the nipple is only the excretion point. If the baby latches on only to the nipple, the baby is going to get no milk, and therefore is going to probably start chewing, biting, clamping on really hard. So the first trick is that you need to make sure that the baby's mouth is wide open. So here I have my very good friend, my breastfeeding fluppet, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the baby's mouth being really wide open. Now, many babies will also purse their lips like this. So, what they're doing is ooh, but what we actually want them to do is ah. We want them to have their mouth wide open. I'm not looking at them sucking from a straw. I'm looking at them having this large, huge gola at Juhu Beach, right? So here you have the baby's mouth wide open, and this is how a good latch begins. Now, do you know what is happening inside? A lot of us use the word sucking. The baby is sucking at the breast. But what the baby is actually doing inside is lapping at the breast. So look what I'm doing. The baby takes a major portion of the areola in this mouth and is actually using his tongue to lap at the breast in this manner. Now imagine if this baby were to take only the nipple in his mouth, this is what would happen, and there would be no milk transfer. Another thing that we are focusing on is that the baby should always take a major portion of the lower areola in the mouth. So, whenever you latch your baby on, the first thing you do is tuck the baby's chin to your chest, let the baby open the mouth wide, tickle the upper lip, tickle the chin, maybe help to pull the jaw down a little bit, and overall help the baby to take a major portion of the areola in the mouth. So this is what will happen. When this happens, the nose is always clear. Isn't that a huge worry for all you mums out there that the baby's nose is getting blocked, the baby is not breathing just right? Isn't it? So in this fashion, the baby will have a wide open mouth, a good latch, and there will be no pain and soreness for you as well. I'm sure you're enjoying and liking the content that we have for you. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You have this little button right there. That's something that you need to hit. That's going to ensure that you keep getting all our updates and any new videos that we are posting in the pregnancy, birth, post-delivery, parenting phase. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and definitely share with all your friends. Another thing that we would request is comments. Please put in your comments under the video so that we know what kind of content you're looking for and what kind of content to create for you. After all, it's you who make this channel, and we are here to provide information that is important and necessary for you. Have a great day.